be doing a review of the Poetic Atmosphere case for the iPhone 5 or 5S. As you can see, this is it on screen right now. It is just a kind of gray case, this one, but they actually have different colors on their website, so you can pick this up in several different colors. I'm not exactly sure what colors they have, but I know they definitely have different colors in this gray color. This is definitely a pretty lightweight case, but it's just, I've had Poetic Atmosphere cases in the past, and this one is just definitely a very light, nice case. It's not really extremely protective or anything like that, but it does kind of give you a glimpse at the back of the iPhone 5 or 5S, because iPhone owners are definitely very prideful of the Apple logo on the back, so this kind of gives you a glimpse of the back still. It's not perfectly clear, as you can see, but it will still provide you with a nice view of the back of your phone. To install this case, you of course just simply take your iPhone 5. I'm actually using a dummy one because my real iPhone 5 is charging right now, so it still gets the job done. It's the exact same size as an iPhone 5, but anyway, so you just take the case, and it's really simple to install. You simply just push it on here, and then you just kind of push it in all corners, and then make sure it's clipped in all well, and then it will fit very well. So as you can see, it does fit very, very nicely on the iPhone 5. We do have a very nice cutout for our camera and flash, as well as all of our other cutouts and ports. It actually looks like there's a little piece of rubber here, so maybe that's to protect from putting it on the table. It will try not to scratch the back of your case as much. I'm not exactly sure what that's for. Maybe it's just for design, but definitely looks like there's almost little feet here to prevent the back of your case from getting scratched, which is pretty nice. On the front of the case here, we have a very, very slight lay on the table design, so that means you can put your phone down without it getting scratched. Instead, it'll hit the case rather than your phone, which is always good, but like I said, it is very, very light, so it won't do too much. I mean, if you drop it, your phone might still hit the table rather than the case, but the case should do a little bit of protecting of the face of your phone, which is very, very good. For all of our actual physical buttons, except for the home button, there's just a nice little rubber overlay. So of course, for the sleep wake button, you can just simply push it, and it is definitely a very nice overlay. It feels very, very nice and solid. Same type of deal for the volume up and down buttons, and then we have a just cutout for our mute switch. So on the bottom of the phone here, you can just see we have a full cutout for all of our ports as well as our speakers. The speakers just have a nice little area around here, and then the very middle is of course for the charging port. And we have a pretty tight area for our headphone jack, so you might have some problems fitting extra large headphones or something like that in this headphone jack while you have the case on your phone. So one thing I noticed while using this case is the sides are definitely very, very solid, which is a good and a bad thing. It makes getting the case off extremely difficult just because there's not much of a lip to be able to grab, and because of how solid this case is. But one thing that is definitely not very good about this case is because this downside is so open. This part right here is very, very flimsy. Like as you can see, you can do that, which is not so great. So if you're taking it out of your pocket, this might catch on something and it could rip or break, which would totally ruin the case. So that is one downside of this case, just how kind of flimsy this bottom piece is. The rest of the case is definitely not like that at all. There's definitely very, very solid around all the sides except the bottom. So the bottom is just a little loose on here, which is too bad, but as long as you're careful with that, you shouldn't really have any problems. Maybe if you put your phone in like down, which I think is how most people put their phones in their pockets, then it won't catch as long as you just grab this and then just pull it up. But so you shouldn't have too many problems with this catching, but if it does, it could definitely break pretty easily just because this is a piece of rubber, and so you could just catch it and snap it pretty easily, which is unfortunate. So as I said earlier, this case definitely provides a nice view of the back of your iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 and 5S both have very, very nice backs, so it still displays the Apple branding and all of that, which is what iPhone owners are so proud of. Of course, if you guys like to purchase this Poetic Atmosphere case, then the link will be in the description. Thanks to Poetic for sending out these cases for review. If you guys like to see more videos similar to this one, I do a bunch of reviews on tons of different products, so if you guys like to check those out, then feel free to subscribe. This has been Jolt Reviews. You can check our website out at joltreviews.com. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.